Dutch. Army is here to support you.
I've got
Okay,
my
the fan club.
colleagues
What's
here
that?
and my supervisor, so I cannot blow this.
Oh, I'm sure you
Sure.
can.
You're the president of the fan club? Is that what I can gather for this?
There you go.
Sarah-
Hey, there's 5 of us on the line. We're ready to go.
All right, all right.
Mhm.
All right.
Dutch.
He's gonna live up to the pressure now, right, Dutch?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. All right, here we go. Our next comic knows how to make you laugh while he's putting you in downward facing dog pose.
Dutch.
You don't know what that means? Think about it. And he lets you make up your own safe word. Please welcome Dutch Martin.
Dutch.
Come on.
My boy.
Dutch. I'm here for you, brother.
You.
All right, Dutch.
You know, isn't it stupid how people make assumptions about you based on how you look? I mean, you see me as this big 300-pound black man with the goatee and the shaved head, and I know what you're thinking. You're like, yeah, he's a yoga teacher. I've been teaching yoga for about 8 years, been practicing for 10. Now, the first time I did yoga, it was hard. All of that posing and stretching and trembling, it felt like my hips and hamstrings were applying for legal separation. Now, I love yoga. It's crazy how much I love yoga. In fact, as a middle-aged African-American male, yoga opens my body up better than a police cavity search. Keeps my chakras nice and loose. Now, if you take my yoga class, you'll have your own grand opening.
No.
I've been teaching yoga for about 8 years now. I'm a certified yoga instructor, but let me tell you about the biggest grand opening I ever had as a yoga teacher. But don't worry, nobody called the cops. Now, teaching yoga, right? Now, most of my class, most of the time, my class is mostly women, soccer moms, empty nesters, grandmothers, and one skinny guy named Brad. In the 8 years I've been teaching yoga, there's always been mostly women and one skinny guy named Brad. Who knew? So I'm demoing a pose called wide-legged forward fold, where I turn my back to the class, have my legs wide open, and then I bend over. You thought you were going to see a show, didn't you? So, next thing I know, people start giggling in the class. So I look down under my legs and everybody's face is like beet red, like they're at a strip club. Here's what happened. As I'm bending over, I rip a big gaping hole in my sweatpants right in the crotch. And everyone saw it happen in real time. Now, my wife, she was in the class too. Okay, she saw the whole thing. She was the main one giggling. You gotta understand something. My wife is from Morocco, which means she speaks French, English, and Arabic. And on the ride home, she made fun of me in all of them. Now look, I didn't plan on exposing my gray boxer briefs to my whole yoga class. Thank God they were clean. Look, hey, at least I didn't go commando, okay? Now, nobody said anything going to happen because, people didn't want to hurt my feelings, but since my wife and I have been married for 20 years, she couldn't care less about my feelings. It's crazy because it's like it bothered me. I had the music going, my legs were wide open, I was bent over, and not one person tipped. You know what? Maybe I should have gone commando. I mean, I told my wife, nobody even tried to make it rain. Said, honey, we didn't have to. You gave us a full moon. Now, I was wrong about something. Because when we got home and I'm getting ready to take a shower, I noticed a dollar bill stuffed in my briefs. It was from Brad. Had his phone number written on it with a note that said, "Call me." Imagine if I had gone commando. But despite that experience, I decided to turn a negative into a positive. So from now on, instead of teaching a regular vinyasa class, I'm going to call my class Black Moon Yoga. At Black Moon Yoga, the poses are epic, the briefs are clean, and you will always experience your own grand opening. But there's a 2-drink minimum and no touching. That's my time. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Dutch Martin.
Boy,
Yes.
Dutch.
Okay, nice job.